For a fast and reliable coin service, check out FUT14 in the description down below. Also for 5% off, use discount code GCAN5. What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new episode of a cool new series I've started. If you guys don't know what this series is, basically I'm working my way through all the teams at the 2014 Brazilian World Cup this year, and I'm picking what I think will be their chosen started 11. Now, in the first episode we obviously did Brazil, second in the list is Croatia, as I'm working my way down from Group A all the way to the last team. And in this team, I do quickly want to start this one by saying I do not know that much about the Croatian national team. I spent about an hour and a half, 2 hours doing my best to research it, looking at appearances, to previous lineups, all this stuff to try and get my best idea of what I feel the Croatian squad will be. So if I make any mistakes or anything like that, I do want to apologise for that, but I'm trying to do my best, and I also do think I am pretty accurate with this one. So in goal we have Pleticoza. Now this one, it was pretty easy. There was a couple goalies to choose from, but it seems like he is the standout one for that choice. Now, so in terms of the left back, this guy here is Simonek. Obviously that isn't who I mean, but Simonic would have been the left back, but in the time from me building the team to me recording this, that's how long it's taken me to do it, I found out he has had a 10-match ban for leading pro-Nazi chants, which is absolutely, utterly ridiculous. So Simonic will not be at the World Cup. Instead, we have Pranjic, who actually isn't on the game. So instead, we have to use an Austrian left mid who has a very similar name. So Pranjic, I believe, will be the left mid. So next up in centre back now, there's two pretty good centre backs that Croatia have. They are quite lucky with their centre backs. So first up on the left, we have Dejan Lovren, who had been particularly at the start of the season in inspired form with Southampton. That's how he even managed to pick himself up and in form. But Southampton have faded slightly as this season has gone on a touch, but he's still a very, very good player, and I'm sure will be great at the World Cup. And the second centre-back is, is veteran called Luka. Again, a very experienced veteran player, and if they really come together as a defence, they can do a good job. Right back, we have Dario Scherner. Now, this guy is a master with a dead ball. His free kicks and penalties are sensational. He's a brilliant goal-scoring fullback. He's got amazing passing and a great defender. So he will be their right back, and yeah, he's been pretty good for Shakhtar Donetsk as well. Over into left mid now, we have the Bundesliga starter Perisic. And I'm actually just going to move him slightly into the middle for a sec so it's easier to get the right mid as well, who is Ilišević. Now, looking at the preferred starting lineups lately and their caps, it does look as though these two will be the wingers on either side. Perisic obviously playing a ton for Wolfsburg this season, and Ilišević, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, playing quite a bit for Hamburg. So both pretty decent wingers, not the quickest, but in terms of actual technical ability, they do have a bit to offer. Now in centre mid, we have two absolutely top draw centre mids. That is possibly the best part of this Croatian team, is this central midfield. Rakitic and Modric, two sensational players. Modric has been, it seems so strange, he's so underrated at Madrid, but he plays almost every game for them. I think he played something like 53 games last season, and he's an amazing central midfielder. And Rakitic this season has been in just insane form. His shooting, his passing, his dribbling is brilliant, and obviously those two will be holding that midfield out. Now, in terms of strikers, there's two very experienced Bundesliga strikers here with Mario Mandzukic and obviously Olic. So both of these are very, very good target men. Pretty good, not the quickest, but they have their shot and they have their head in. So you would expect these two to be the starters in the World Cup. So I'm going to go on some gameplay now and talk a little bit more about the team over there. So, as I said, guys, this is what I think will be the starting 11 for Croatia in the World Cup. What I'm going to do when we get to the World Cup is I'm actually going to look at every team's first game, and it'll be a cool little thing to come back and look to see how close we were with all of these predictions. Now, obviously, like I said, the left back will be Pranjic rather than Simonic, but other than that, I think it's a pretty accurate lineup. Their wingers were pretty hard to choose from. They tend to play a 4-4-2 formation, I found, so it did seem like the right thing to do, despite the wingers kind of playing a bit more centrally. So this is what we've ended up going for. This is the squad I have. These are some of the goals I scored for them. But that is the end of this episode now, guys. Next up, I believe we have Mexico. So remember to subscribe if you want to see more of these guys. Give me some tips if you want to see anything different. If you have any ideas for Mexico plays you definitely think will be in, stick them down below. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, sub if you're new around here, and have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.